Kensington Oval and Bridgetown against a West Indian side is a bonus. This is remarkable. He's taken that off his toes, I think by design too, Michael.
Yes, I think McGrath is trying to say something here, Mike. We have all been saying that he has no ability with the bat. Well, that certainly was a pretty good shot. Certainly has upped his average a bit.
This will go all the way to the fence. It's too quick for Mohammad Azharuddin.
Against Klusener. Lance Klusener lets him have the short one to start with, and Glenn McGrath will get 4. He'll be quite happy to take the runs. And so in the 70th over of the innings, 9 for 169. Well, that time he's got a little bit of bat on it, and that'll go for 4. So these runs will not only go to the Australian total, but they'll go on to Glenn McGrath's personal total, and he moves along to 11.
15 minutes before lunch now. There's the slow ball and beautifully played. McGrath's best cover drive in his career. That will go to, he'll definitely want a tape replay of that one. He's going to want to stick that one away in the archives when it's all over, so he can watch this. Have a look at it.
Nicely played. Low full toss, put away. I think he might be telling Mark Taylor, the captain, and Greg Blewett and Mark Waugh, listen, watch me play, boy. I know how to play the cover drive. We'll be giving them some stick in the dressing room. Steve Ward as well. He didn't make many this test. When they get back, these tailenders, I've seen them. They're not used to making runs. They get stuck into the batsman who failed. Ah, well played. He's enjoying this batting now. Well played. Let's have a look at this, how he leans into the shot, and then he says, no, no, this isn't for me. Oh, look at that. I'm impressed.
Now watch him now as he takes guard. You just watch how he taps away at the crease here. There we go. Very batsman-like. Nicely played again. No problems. Well, if there was a message from the captain via that cricket bat, which Paul Rifles just changed, it was, I'm sure, something to the effect that you just keep piling them on.
It's gone. First ball swept nicely by Glenn McGrath. Australia lead by 401 now.
What a shot. He nearly got his average in one ball. I don't think he averages 5, his first-class figures.
Yes, that was Ramprakash again. And always hit that one, and that one's gone way down the ground. Well, McGrath has pitched that one about 20 metres short of a long boundary on this ground. And that's getting him cheering a bit. Another look at the shot. I think he might even have got down the wicket here.
Certainly did, and we might be about to see another double-figure Glenn McGrath innings. Very much by courtesy of Mark Ramprakash, who normally is a brilliant fielder in England.
To his right and all the way. Collins can't get around in time. He's a left-hander, of course. It was going away from him. So that's the highest partnership of the innings now, as McGrath goes on to 24, tying his top score in Test cricket. More frustration here for the West Indies, not only on the field but off it as well. That'll go for 4 more.
Well, to me, that's the answer, Tony. I wouldn't be mucking around with second stringers. I'd be getting the guns back on, whether they're tired or not. Ambrose and Walsh have got to finish this off. It's a fine shot there from Glenn McGrath, but a pretty poor delivery, angled down leg side to a tail ender.
Well, we must say the luck is gone with the Australians as well. It's gone for 4. Nothing at all going right for the West Indies.
And a couple of years with a back injury.
Flicked away by McGrath. He's in form. So he'll call that a hook shot. But it was a shot off the hip that brings him a boundary to get off the mark. And just he wants to get away from that number 11 spot.
I think Glenn McGrath is trying to show that the first innings was not a fluke. That was well played. That was an attempted bouncer by Curtly Ambrose. You could see the length from that particular shot. Pretty short, but not really much venom on that delivery.
Nice full face, and Ambrose thought about throwing it. Certainly got Glenn McGrath scurrying away from his crease. And the new all-rounder is in pretty good form. Australia losing a wicket in that over, 261 for 9.
With Walsh. Through third slip, there is none, so it goes down to the boundary for 4. No third man, no third slip. Outside edge found. And I think it would have carried had there been a third slip. Lovely shot down the ground by McGrath. Very good use of the feet. They now avoid the innings defeat. The West Indies will have to bat again, and that's as good a shot as you would see from any batsman.
Dancing down the wicket, put to the pitch of the ball, head over the shot, weight over the shot, and a nice clean swing of the bat through the line of the ball, and that is, as Tony Cozier said, as good a shot as you'll see from anyone. Good stuff from Glenn McGrath.
Carl Hooper at second slip is fairly shallow. Well, he's got 2 slips, bat pad, leg gully, and he gets a full toss, leg stump. And Courtney Walsh knows it. And he's a bit wary, but the Australian flag flying high, 141 for 9.
Just over the head of the backward square leg fielder and going for 4. 4 valuable runs again for McGrath.
Now this is the real tease. Just flicks that one, watches under the back, just chips it over the man behind square there. Backs off, just flicks it over the top there. Rolls away for another 4 runs.
Lovely breeze up here. Lovely shot from McGrath. He put his foot right next to the ball and he hit it for 4. So he gets off the mark with the boundaries through extra cover off Muralitharan.
Well, not many batsmen in the world strike Muralitharan through extra cover when the ball's turning. He's got right to the pitch of it and timed it perfectly. Good stroke from the Australian number 11.
Australia was 60 for 7. Finally came to the crease, they were 16 for 4. Well played by McGrath. And he spoke to us yesterday morning about the cover drive of Muralitharan for 4 in the first innings, and he's repeated the dose in the second. So that will give him something to talk to his grandchildren about. 122 for 7.
Well, that's what happens.